We are live. Setting some stuff up. Late start for us. Uh, Life happens. But let's get to the latest on the election as we bring up our webcam so you can see my face. For those who want to see my face, versus, and if you don't want to see my face, you can always just look away. So currently, electoral college wise, Harris has 214 electoral votes, and Trump has 247. The states that are still undecided are Maine, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska. This is all according to Trump or Google, by the way. The only states that Harris is leading currently is Maine and Minnesota. Trump is leading in PA, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska. But off the top of my head, I don't know how similar and close these elections are compared to last year. But I personally remember going to bed thinking Trump had this locked up and woke up and it was a different story. And eventually Biden won. Um, oh, there it is. We'll soon. Hold on, we must have this. No, not USB device. There's a webcam. I am. Looks like you can see me. Still setting up. Like I said, we got held up. Technical difficulties and life stuff. So, what we're doing today is we'll be making constantly check-ins on the electoral college. Who else has been elected? Governors, senators, congressmen, and so forth. Excuse me. We'll also be doing a live CEB review of the Pringles Hot Ones Verde, part of Hot Ones Week. Um, I really gotta stop saying So, I mean, we'll record it live here, but you'll be able to see it. I mean, you'll still be able to see it here on this live stream, on the replay, that is. But we were recording separately on a separate camera, and I'll go to Bragg home. Maybe we can get that link in the description. Pull up the election results so far. Donald Trump has won Georgia, by the way, which is pretty big. This up in a second. Window capture. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow and all that other fun stuff. There we go. We got the chat up. So, there's the current election situation. Okay, I'm having trouble on my end looking at what I just put up. Current situation. Let me shrink me down. You don't need to see me right now. Okay, yeah, there we are. Current situation 247, 214, according to Google. Um, Watching other news sources, they didn't all have it the same. Da 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 da. Boo boo boo. You don't want to get. I'm going to put that back to back home link in the description here in a second. Okay. Back to back home. Nope, that's not what I wanted. FYI, we do want to plan on doing more live streams and have the channel for a minute up for a little bit, and we haven't done a lot. We are kind of getting into a groove of on all the back to brag channels posting content in live streams. I'm going to call it Verde, which is fictional country used in a lot of TV shows and movies. And some call it any show or movie that uses that the Valverde cinematic universe. Connects Predators also in that, even though they never say the name of the country they're in, just because of connections to filmmakers and whatnot. Everyone says they're in Valverde. All right, link to that is in the description. No, it's not made for kids, but no, don't censor it. Location doesn't matter. Add to playlist. No altered content. Tag. This is news. Presidential coverage. Live Verde. Hot Lens. CEB. Trump. Harris. Their full names. So when So when I do tags, I give myself 2 minutes to tag as many things as I can. But like responsible tagging, you'll see some people who tag things that have nothing to do with what they're posting or streaming, or it'll be like, oh, they'll do a story about two boxers, but they'll tag like the most popular boxer in the world, but he has nothing to do with what they're talking about other than he's also a boxer. And news, whoops, news, back to brag, MM, space MM. That's Ohm Media Management, who helps us, helps back to brag in general, and F4A Radio. Uh, information, info, okay. Reached 2 minutes. Bop, bop, bop. That's all good. Save that. All right, we're good. All right, still not getting the image I should. Give me a second. Elements require selective recording to be enabled. Enable custom navigation bar to pin your favorite features. Quick access. All right, I am not seeing that. So, we'll get started on that CEB review in a second. Let's refresh. If there's any update. Still 214, 247 according to Google. If you have any questions or comments, we'll take those and we'll read them on air. So anyway, with back to back news, we try our best not to give out any like opinions, just straight information, and you take that information however you want. Back to back media, there's a CB show where sometimes I'll cover news when I do the show. I don't always do the show. I haven't done an episode in a while, but I need to start doing that again. Appearance. Really? Like I did, figured out the selective recording pretty easier. But we'll skip that for now. I can just look at the YouTube display, watching our own live stream. What we're going to do now is set up to record the CEB review of the Hot Ones Verde. Wrong button. Flip that around. Cool. There we go. All right, we're gonna do the CB review now, and I said the video. Hi, welcome to another episode of CB Reviews. As you see, it's another Hot Ones Day 2, even though we're recording this on Wednesday morning. And we're actually recording live on Back to Back News' live stream of the election coverage. So, anyway, yesterday I did sweet chili ramen. Today we're moving the Pringles chips. This is a Verde. I don't expect this to be hot, because Verde salsa is never hot for me. Or to me, or I've never had hot Verde salsa. So yeah, I don't expect this to be hot. Um, this week on Back to Back Home, doing ramen, ramen, and trying to do hotter each day. So chips being Tuesday, Thursday, the chips could be hotter or less hot than the day before. Anyway, and then the weekend we want to do those frozen wings. We'll see though. I'll say this does smell like salsa, kind of. Doesn't smell spicy, but let's try it out. That's got spice. Oh, you suckered me in, Hot Ones guy. Oh, you jerk. All right, let's read the ingredients. It's surprisingly spicy. I didn't expect that to be hot at all. All right, ingredients: dried potato, vegetable oil, which means corn, cottonseed, high oleic, soybean, and/or sunflower oil, degerminated sun yellow corn flour, cornstarch, rice flour, maltodextrin, mono and diglycerides, and contain 2% or less of salt, sugar, monosodium glutamate, malic acid, spices, sodium diacetate, onion powder, dextrose, corn syrup, solids, paprika for color, citric acid, natural artificial flavor, disodium inosinate, disodium guanate, whey, apple cider vinegar, wheat starch, yellow 5 lake, blue 1 lake. Contains milk and wheat ingredients. All right, now I'm over that it's spicy, which I did not expect. Let me turn down this volume a little bit for the news people. And also buy me time before I have to take another bite. It has a nice flavor. I'll say this. The heat the heat doesn't take away from the flavor. But the heat is more dominant than the flavor. Definitely be the only one in a house of 4 that eats these. Very curious what the caliente chips are like. We'll try those on Thursday. Ramen tomorrow. Um, if you like spicy, I recommend those chips. They're really good. They're surprisingly hot. Hotter than I expected. Definitely. So yeah. So decent flavor, spicy, and the Pringles. If you like those things, you like those. He's sticking around. All right, for those watching the video, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow, let me know in the comments what else you want me to review. More Hot One stuff coming this week. Peace. All right, back to the live stream. Let's get an update. See if there's any change in the presidential race. I think Trump just gained another state, like a small one. Wasn't he at 246? Okay, so and he's got North Carolina all the way down to Florida. All right, here's what's left: Maine and Minnesota, which are being led by Kamala. Kamala. Now listen up. I don't try to pronounce